Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. On Wednesday and then on Saturday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
So with James on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. And for Washington, a handful of games now played this season, Clark. What can these teams take away from their first few games?
You know, Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, you start to see what is and is not working. I think you can begin to adjust accordingly once you have that data. Also a sense of knowing the season is long, no need to overreact. Stay even-keeled and keep your eye on improvement and progress.
And there's the drive.
Away team ball.
Here's Catchings. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. Pass to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Washington. Now Diallo out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Here he goes. A nice shot by Tucker.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
From deep. That one doesn't drop. Here's Catchings. His last outing, 16 points for him. Lets it go from 14. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Misses the layup.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Kane grabs the board.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
There's the lob to the hoop. In the corner, it's Diallo. Pass to Tucker. There's the triple. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to Diallo. And here's Tucker. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. Here's Catchings. Wilkins outside. Here's Catchings. Shot on the wing. Offensive rebound.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Back to Wilkins. He's guarded by Diallo. Pass to Catchings. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
We'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 to shoot. James defending. And that one good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Ross. No good with the layup. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against Indiana. And it's good, 2 points.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. They set the pick to the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Shot and game clock separated by 5. James wide open. And the 3 off target. Here's Diallo. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
For Washington, shooting 1.
One shot.
For 3, Ross, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Washington leads by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So with Wilkins on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Diallo. Just 5 to shoot. No one near him. And Washington again with the bucket.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now, actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph, Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team.
So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scorers, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
And he knocks down the first one. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Ross. Wilkins kicks to James to stop the run. Rebound, Washington. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win. and that ultimately is all that matters.
Here's James after the basket by Washington. Off target from three-point range.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Well, 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Catchings, passes to James. Puts up a 3. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And here's Tucker. You saw him with 10 points last game. All alone. And Washington again with the bucket.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Kane. To end the cold streak, and the layup is good. 6 points for him. Washington leading now by 12. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
1:46 left to play here in the half. Over to the wing. With the fadeaway. Yep, it counts.
Gorgeous, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
To the inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Kane. Still without a basket. They set the pick. Pass to Wilkins. Pocket 6. From outside the arc. Peterson grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Tucker can't get it to go. Being about 33% not happy with their play on that end. It's Wilkins on the wing. Takes a 3. Washington with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Peterson. Kane grabs the board. A shot, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so it's Washington enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for Washington. Does this game remind you of anything?
Yeah, Shaq against a dictionary. This guy comes up with his own fake words all the time.
They are fake, Kenny. You just don't have a degree from Shaq University.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's not a real school.
And clearly this is not real analysis. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for Washington.
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made, how does that defense really slow them down? Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pass to Catchings. Here's Kane. Six on the shot clock. He's guarded by Diallo. No good there off the double clutch.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So with James on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Catchings, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Washington leads by 16.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Wilkins' shot is off.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Pass to Catchings. The kick out to Wilkins. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Banked in off the glass.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Basket, good.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now, here's Tucker. He has 5. Here's the screen. And a miss there on the triple. Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Wasted no time on that one. Wilkins has got his first bucket of the night. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Launches it. A shot off that time.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Kane, the pass to Catchings. Here's Kane. Pass to Catchings. Lets it go, and the jumper is good. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Diallo with it. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Shoots a fader. Catchings with the rebound. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Kane. Here's Catchings. Gets an open look and hits. Catchings has got 6.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Washington calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Ross has jumped in for Wilkins. .139 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5, and the bank shot is good. 10 points for him.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Pass to Catchings. He's guarded by Diallo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good, so both teams changing it up here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Washington leading now by 12. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Good on the baseline jam.
I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's James. No scoring in this one. Pass to Catchings. Ring shot on the way. Jump shot is good.
and you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Bounce pass from Diallo. They set the pick. A three-pointer, no good. Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Catchings. 8 points for him. On the wing, James. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And so it's Washington in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got the franchise, and it's Peterson in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Pass to the franchise. Yates. He's guarded by Ross. Here's Tucker. His three-pointers off the mark.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Wilkins surveying the defense. The jump hook, good on the shot.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 24.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Ross passes to Wilkins. Now here's James. For 3. Rebound, Washington. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Tucker. Here's Peterson. With the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Misses the fallback J. Washington leading now by 11. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now here's Tucker, defended by Wilkins. Back to Tucker, shoots the 3, buries it from three-point range.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Catchings. Shot to stop the run. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo. Washington on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pocket 6. From downtown, trains it from beyond the arc.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pass to Tucker. From deep. Green from outside.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. He's guarded by Diallo. Does not go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And he gets that one to go.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Left side, Wilkins.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tries from 10. Doesn't get that one. Here's Washington now. They're on a 12-3 run. Now, here's Tucker. D right on him. Takes the shot. And he misses the J. Being 40% from the field. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
Works that one inside nicely.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Count it.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Washington.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development. run your own race in that regard. Stay away from the snare of compare and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
That shot, no good. Gone, 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Six on the shot clock. He's off from 3. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's blocked.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Foul. Elbow. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.